Hello, coloring friends. This is a flip through of Mythographic Rainbow Realms by Weronica Kolenska. Now, I'm doing it for everybody, but a friend of mine requested this flip through. So, Tamara, this is for you. I absolutely love this book. There's very few pictures in it that I don't care for, including this one. So we start off here with our rainbows and our trees and keys. I guess you could do these as crystals or rocks, however you wanted to do them. I just really like these. Here's the first underwater scene. There's a few of these in here, and I think these could be absolutely beautiful. Now, this one, of course, you've got stained glass, and then you've got your colors coming through the stained glass. And I think it could be beautiful because, as well as your colors from your rainbow effects, you've got beautiful fish and jellyfish that you could color as well. Well, that I guess you would, not can. This one I really like. The wolves. This would be great for space timber. This one, it took me a while, believe it or not, to figure out where the rainbow was. Right across there. Isn't that crazy? I didn't see that forever. You know, I've flipped through this book and flipped through it. We have a longhorn cow. Longhorn steer, I guess would be the proper term. I love this one. Not huge into unicorns anymore like I used to be as a child, but if you took that horse, it's just a gorgeous horse. It's a beautiful image. And then, of course, you've got all your prisms and, I guess, crystals, and I can't remember if these are stalactites or stalagmite. I can't remember. I know the one that is hanging from the ceiling, and then there's the ones that come from the floor. They have different names. One of them is a stalactite, and I can't remember for the other one. This one is so cute. You've got these little hidden cats. Well, they're not really hidden, but you got these tiny little cats on these roofs. And I just think it's adorable, and that reminds me of a witch's hat. Here we have a pretty prism with a butterfly inside it. These eyeballs seem kind of weird to me, but I suppose if you didn't want to make them eyeballs, you could figure out a way to get rid of that. Maybe a paint pen or something. This one I think is really beautiful. I love her face. Again, beautiful picture. You got the reflection of the rainbow in the water, your mountains in the background, gems coming off the pictures. Another great space timber one. Here's another underwater one. These would be beautiful. Look at the colors you could put in there. This one is really unique with the castles and stuff inside the crystals. This one's really nice. Got 2 rainbows to color, and then you got all your little lanterns, your tree house. Here you got your towers, your crystals. Oh, we got a bird up here, bird there. And of course, mushrooms. Mushrooms, rainbows, reflections of the rainbows in the water. The lights. I feel bad for the bird in the cage, but I love the picture. Oh, the door's open. Okay, so I don't feel so bad. I really like this one too. I think this is going to be a beautiful page. Just the imagination it takes to do all these. You know, at first, I thought this was a ship at sea and it was going under. And then I got to looking at it, and that's not water, it's clouds. So the ship is coming up through the clouds. So it's a flying ship. I don't know what these are called. If you know what these plants are called, leave me a message in the bottom and we'll figure it out. These are Venus flytraps. Again, I don't know what in the world this bird is. It must be some type of parrot. The way the beak is, I don't know. So if you let me know, again, let me know in the comments, please, what kind of bird that is. Again, this would be great for space timber. This is one of my favorites. I really love this image. Another underwater scene. The king of the octopi, I guess they're called. Is that what it is? He's an octopus, but multiple. And he's got way more than 8 tentacles, I think. It might only be 8 the way they're crisscrossed. And this is one of my favorites because I love big cats. And then you've got your lanterns on top of it. I really like this. Big cats are my favorite animal. That's why I have a Maine Coon. This one I think is kind of weird. But I'd probably end up coloring it anyway. I love this picture. And I have sat and stared and stared and stared at it. And I cannot figure out how to color it because there is such teeny tiny details in here. Unless I just block those out. I mean, and again, I'm not sure what's supposed to be inside and what's supposed to be outside. This looks to me like it would be outside. You've got these little circles that I thought was snow. But that being outside doesn't make any sense. And I wish they'd have left the flowers out of it. But it's beautiful. I mean, you've got the northern lights and the snow and her hair floating. And I love the image. But I can't figure out how to color it. I really like this one. I love anything fancy. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. I love anything fantasy. And by fantasy, I mean this type of picture. Wizards and elves and... This is my favorite page in here. This is adorable. I love the rainbow, the rain, the little girl floating away with the umbrella and all the umbrellas down here. And yeah, this is adorable. Not really into snakes, but I think the ones in here could be done really beautifully with the rainbow theme, you know? All the prisms. Figure out how to reflect a little light off of their scales. This is another one of my favorites. This is just stunning. All the animals and the rainbow water. It's birds and kites and butterflies. I love this book. I do not like Praying Mantis, but I think I can get over it for this book. I was always afraid of these when I was a kid. My dad would always tell me, oh, they're not going to hurt you, and blah, blah, blah. Well, I did not believe him. Didn't like walking sticks either. This is gorgeous. The clouds and the stars peeking out of them. Got little flowers inside the crystals. This one is cute, but again, these are so little. They're going to be pretty difficult to do. This is another one that I really love. You got the rainbows in the background. You got the rainbow water. You got water wheels. You got your serpent type monster here. Sea monster. Who knows? Maybe that's the Loch Ness. These bubbles could be stunning. I'm not sure how to do them, but I'm sure gonna try. Her dragon mask. There we have a deer and a harp. At least I think it's a deer. I've never seen a deer with a mane, so I'm not sure what that is. But it is some type of deer creature. Beautiful fluffy-tailed squirrel. Baby bird. Feed me, feed me. Sorry about the furnace kicking on. It is really cold out there. It was supposed to get down to 6, but the real feel temperature was like 6 below when we went to bed last night. I don't know what it is this morning, but it's got to be up or down there. Walruses. I don't have another book, I don't think, that has walruses in it. This is the weirdest looking shark I've ever had, or ever seen. I'm not sure why the scissors are cutting the rainbow ribbon, maybe? Another one with big cats and lions are my favorite. I am a Leo. My dad was a Leo. When I was young, I always thought it was weird and couldn't figure it out because my birthday was in the end of July and his was in August. I didn't realize that the zodiac signs didn't go month to month. Another serpent, and this is one I couldn't figure out until my friend Michelle, she was here looking at me go through it, and she thought, well, maybe the Garden of Eden, and that could be a very good possibility. I wonder if those should be attached to his head, though. They're floating off there. I don't like that. Really like this one. All the towers poking up through the clouds, and you got your treetops, your balloons. And another underwater scene, a carousel with seahorses. Beautiful. And I believe this is the last picture, and you've got all this sitting on top of your rainbow. All your pretty flowers and your shells, butterflies. And you've even got a fish or two hiding in here. Yes, that's it. I do believe this is my favorite mythographic book. And yes, it is going in my books I want to focus on. I've got to get that list cut down somehow. So anyway, if you made it this far, guys, thank you very much. I'll see you soon. Bye.